So I know you're probably wondering, have I become a review channel? No, I haven't become boring. I'm joking. Like, I rely a lot on review channels. I mean, anytime I buy anything, I'm always looking at reviews on YouTube, on Amazon, just to make sure what I'm buying is actually legit. The only reason why I'm making this review video is because the thing that I've bought, there was like literally no reviews about it anywhere, even on Amazon, because I think it's new on Amazon. It came out like only a few months ago, and there's no reviews on YouTube about it. So I thought I'd take one for the team and be like what seems to be the first one to buy this damn thing, and then test it myself. But basically what we're testing today is, or reviewing today, is this Boya VM600. And also a lot of microphone reviews, they're all so technical, and they're all like, oh yeah, this is what you get in the box, oh yeah, and like telling me about the theory of sound. But pretty much, if I'm looking at a budget microphone, I obviously don't care or know much about sound. I just want to know if the damn thing sounds good. So this review, I don't know, I'm not a sound expert, I don't know much about sound, I just know that I want good sound for my videos. So this isn't going to be like a scientific review, this is going to be me telling you, or me showing you how this microphone sounds. And look, the microphone itself is actually, it's not that big, it's actually like a really nice size. Because I know one of the microphones I was looking at to get, like a budget one, was the Takstar 598, I think it is, or something like that. But the thing was a bit too bulky for me. And then I was looking at the 698, but I did order the 698, but it was coming from like China or something. It was taking like a month to come, so I wasn't going to wait for that. So I kind of looked elsewhere, and I picked this up from Amazon for about £40. I mean, when you compare it to like a Rode Video Mic Pro, which is like £180 or something ridiculous like that, then this really is kind of a steal. Well, it actually depends on how good it sounds. But yeah, also a really good thing is that it comes with the foam covering and comes with a dead cat as well, so you get the option to choose whichever one. Obviously the dead cat is much better when you're outside in windy conditions. It kind of like eliminates kind of the wind noise, but it does kind of look ugly in your camera, whereas a foam will do you well if you're like filming indoors in kind of like a controlled environment. But yeah, so what you're hearing now, I'm filming on the G80 or G85 depending on where you live, and I'm filming on the in-camera sound. So we can be able to do a test. I normally actually film my sound, I don't actually know where I should have probably got this before I started filming. Where did I put it? If you're interested, when I normally record my videos, I always use this, which in my opinion is, if you're making YouTube videos, any kind of video, I feel like everyone should have this. This is such a neat device. This is the H1 Zoom. It's fairly cheap. I think I got mine for like around £90 with all the accessories. And it's just super helpful. You can attach it with a lapel mic, which is what I normally do, or sometimes I just have it next to my camera and then it picks up sound from that. But yeah, it is a really handy device. It's so small. I also have the foam thing that goes in the end, so you can kind of use that as a microphone. In one of my videos I did do that. But yeah, super handy, super light, take it anywhere you need to go. I definitely recommend, if you want a cheap sound solution, then this is definitely the way to go. This is an amazing piece of kit. Back to this bad boy. So yeah, build quality is fine. I mean, it's £40, you're not paying for like anything crazy. It comes with the shoe mount at the bottom. You screw it on to put it on. One thing I didn't actually like was actually the wires at the front. I don't know how that's going to be on the camera, if I would like that or not. But it is cold as well. So on the back here, obviously you have an on and off switch. You have a low cut filter, and you also have, you don't have a minus dB on this one, but you do have a plus 10 dB gain, which is a nice if you need to like bump up your input levels. Decent size, and it's also powered by, I believe, a AA battery. Yeah, right now I do like it. I really do like the shape. I like the size of it. It's not too big. It's not gonna extrude too much off the camera. So yeah, early signs, good. Also, if I'm talking like a lot of crap, then you can probably let me know in the comments below, but I'm going to try and make this as useful to you as possible. I mean, the main thing I want to show you guys is how it sounds. Okay, so now you're listening to the microphone. The plus 10B is off, so set at 0, and all the preamps in the camera are the lowest they can go, which is minus 12 dB, I believe. So all this sound is basically coming from the microphone itself. Just tell me how you think it sounds. Do I sound clear? But like I'm saying before, I'm not an expert in sound. What I think a good microphone is one that kind of doesn't have that hissing noise in the background, and all the words that I'm saying are clear and crisp. Apart from that, I don't really care about much else. If this camera does the job at £40, then you can't really go wrong. One problem I have noticed though, like straight off the bat, is where, this is probably different on other cameras, but on the G80, the input for the microphone is actually right in front of the LCD screen. So when you're kind of have the screen flips and you're looking at yourself, the wire does obstruct the screen, which isn't like a big deal, and you can still see most of the screen anyway, but it is a bit kind of annoying. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute and then you can tell me how it sounds. Oh, also I should say that the low cut filter is also off, I believe. So tell me how you think it sounds. I'm going to be quiet for a minute. Well, there you go. I'm in a pretty quiet environment. I mean, there's a road right outside. So I don't know if it will pick up some of the cars driving by, probably not. So now I'm gonna turn the 10 dB gain on, but I'll leave the low cut filter off. So now the plus 10 dB gain is on, and I can actually see myself clipping in the camera when I'm looking at the levels. So this is probably too loud, so I'm just doing it to test the 10 dB gain. But yeah, here I am, 10 dB gain. Probably a little too loud for this environment, but just to test it out. And I'll be quiet for a minute and then you can listen to the background noise. Yeah, so tell me, how does that sound? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is do a test. I'm gonna turn the 10 dB gain off, but this time put the low cut filter on. So there you go, now the low cut filter is on. Basically, for you that don't know, I'm still not particularly sure myself, but from what I understand, the low cut filter kind of gets rid of low frequency audio signals. So hopefully there should be like a little less buzzing or a little less hum or rumble in the background noise. So I'll be quiet for a minute and you can tell me how it sounds. There you go. Now, last test for the indoor environment. I'm going to turn the plus 10 dB gain on and also keep the low cut filter on as well. Yep, so now the plus 10 dB gain is on, low cut filter on. This is how I'm sounding. How do I sound? Tell me in the comments below. I'll be quiet for a minute so you can just kind of listen to the background noise. Man, after doing this, I really do respect people who make review videos because I'm exhausted already. And one thing I forgot to mention as well is the microphone has an inbuilt shock mount as well, which is actually pretty nice. Because one thing I didn't like about other microphones I was looking at was that the shock mount was like this large thing that came around the outside of the microphone. It's just like obstructive kind of and kind of ugly. So I'm happy that this one has a built-in one. And from what I can see, it seems to be pretty decent. So yeah, all in all, well, I'm trying to hear what the sound is like, which is the main thing. But all in all, it's all good. Now what I'm gonna do is take the microphone outside and we're gonna do some outside tests. Okay, so now we're outside. Honestly, like London, well, the UK has been hit with a mad heat wave in the last few days. So it's mad hot out here, and I actually hate the heat. I'm really not ready for summer. But yeah, since the weather's so nice, maybe I should do some more videos outside. But yeah, like I said, the reason why I'm kind of kneeling down is because I still don't have my tripod. I still don't know where it is. So basically I'm putting this on a box that's on the table, which isn't high enough. Well, actually, hang on a minute. I'm so stupid. There's like a taller box right next to it. Why don't I just do that? Okay, so yeah, I'm outside. The microphone, the settings are all down back to normal. So the plus 10 dB gain is off. The low cut filter is off. And this is how I'm sounding. There is, I think someone's mowing the lawn in the background, so maybe the microphone's picking some of that up. But yeah, just tell me how you think it sounds. Oh man, I get his heat. Honestly, his heat is madness. So I'm gonna basically do what I did inside, do the same tests. Now I'm gonna put the plus 10 dB gain on. But honestly, you probably won't want to use the plus 10 dB gain outside, so this test is probably useless, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah, now the plus 10 dB gain is on. Tell me how it sounds. Sounds like someone's dying. But yeah, there you go. Now I'm gonna put the plus 10 dB gain off and put the low cut filter on. So now you're listening to the plus 10 dB gain off and the low cut filter on. So I'm sounding. I'll be quiet for a minute so you can hear the background noise. Oh man, I'm sweating like a dog out here. And now I'm gonna put the low cut filter on and the 10 dB plus 10 dB gain on as well. And this is that. So tell me how it's sounding, and this will be the last test as well. And there you have it, my first ever review video done. Tell me how it did. I know it probably wasn't the best, but I just wanted to give you guys, the main thing I wanted to do was basically just to show you how it sounded. If you're looking at this review and you're looking at this microphone in particular, then you're probably looking, you probably can't afford the best out there, and you probably are not a sound expert. So really all you care about is if a microphone sounds good, and if it does, then you're gonna buy it. So I just want to show this to you. But let me know what you thought of the video. But basically, like, the one tip I have is that I always, for my videos, the best sound I've always gotten is from a lapel mic, because the closer you can get to the sound source is always the best, and with lapel mics you can get like right up close. But the only thing about my lapel mic situation is that I always have to like sync up in editing afterwards, which isn't too much of a hassle. But when I'm editing on something like iMovie on the go, iMovie is much harder to like sync up sound than it is on like Premiere Pro or Avid or whatever other editing software you use. That's why I wanted to get a shotgun mic, because it just records straight into the microphone, then I won't have to do any syncing afterwards. So kind of depending on what your needs are, but I always say the best sound comes from a lapel mic, and if you can get your hands on a H1 Zoom, then I do recommend it if you're like on a budget. But shotgun mics, again, also come very handy if you're just like doing on-the-go stuff, you don't have time to like set up a lapel mic, then shotguns can get a pretty decent sound as well. Sorry, I forgot that I'm still speaking with the 10 dB gain on, which might be a bit annoying, and it's probably a bit loud for you, so sorry about that. But yeah, if you want to like, if you want to subscribe, and peace. See, told you I'm still new to all this review stuff. But basically what I forgot to do, which is actually kind of bad of me, is I forgot to actually test the dead cat on the microphone outside. So I feel like I should do that. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. This is all the settings set to normal. So the 10 dB gain is off, the low cut filter is off, and the dead cat is on. And this is how I'm sounding. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Is the microphone on? Yeah, it's on. Is it doing a good job of cutting out the wind noise? You can tell me. So yeah, that's that. Tell me how it sounds. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is turn the low cut filter on. Low cut filter is now on. Tell me how it's sounding. Do I still sound good? Am I still clear? Is there less like background noise, less rumbling, less frequency distortion coming through? Okay, now I'm going to, bloody hell, I can smell myself, man, like I'm sweating. Whew. Now I'm gonna turn the low cut filter off and put a 10 dB gain on. Much louder now probably. Can you still hear me? Ba ba bum. And now I'm gonna turn the low cut filter on, and the 10 dB gain I'm gonna leave on. And there you have it, my very non-scientific test of the Boya VM600. Also, another reason why I went for this, because I know Boya, they're not like some unknown company. They do make some sound equipment. I know that the lapel mic is really good. A lot of people do recommend that. So I thought, why not just go for the shotgun mic? And it's new, so maybe they've done a good job with it. But you can tell me. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I've tested everything. If I've forgotten something else, then please let me know in the comments below. But yeah. So if you want to like, if you want to subscribe, and peace. For real this time.